Hello, my fellow adventurers! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to New World. In the previous episode, we went over the first of the three, faction introduction quests that we had. And sadly enough, we also noticed that these are quests we cannot complete, as we are already in a faction, and the wait time to change faction is 60 days, and I do not want to leave the company and the people I love playing with behind to actually complete a couple quests. So we are gonna be stuck with having a quest unfinished on our map, and I really don't get it. Like I said this at the end of the previous episode as well, the introduction quests should end with talking with the NPC and not actually choosing your faction. Choosing your faction shouldn't be the quest itself, the quest objective itself, and that way you could actually complete the quests. Because for completionists as me, this is gonna be something that is gonna trigger every time I open this map. But yeah, today we are here with Florina, and Florina is holding the Initiate quest for Covenant Hope and Service. So let's check out what she has to say.
Greetings, traveler. You have the air of one new to Eternum, so I pray the fires of hope still burn within your heart. I have taken on a daunting quest to bring aid to the needy, but I am the one now in need of assistance.
That's irony for you. So what do you need help with?
It's painful to admit, but when the Olcott farm fell to the lost, I offered to help them reclaim their valuables. I came here with the old man felled in Olcott, but the withered are too many. I had no choice but to run.
So you left the old dude alone? What about Felden?
He refuses to flee, and I'm too shaken to go back. Please speak with him and get him to leave before he too becomes lost. You must convince him. It's not worth risking his soul for a handful of material possessions.
That sounds like something you shouldn't do. Accept the quest, and oh yeah, that's pretty close by. Felden Olcott.
Decades. Nearly a century we worked this land, only to have it fall to the lost. My family took refuge in town, but we have nothing beyond the clothes we wore when we fled.
Well, Initiate Florina sent me to talk to you.
Young Florina? This whole venture was her idea. Save your breath, stranger. I'm not leaving with nothing to show for it. I don't care about the coin, but the memories. If you help me reclaim our keepsakes, I'll go.
I'll help, but you get to safety.
I'll be safe enough right here until you get back.
Stubborn old
I've
fool.
dealt with the lost before. If you take too long, I'll come in there myself. This is still my farm, you know.
Okay, let's see what he has us do. Collect tokens of Olcott's remembrance. Retrieve keepsakes from one of the supply caches. Get a locket black from the lost. And take down the town crest. Okay. So we're gonna need to kill the lost till they drop something that we need. And what is this? Domination and a chest. Some boots. We don't need boots. And there's nothing in this chest. So it's not a guaranteed drop. Okay. Nothing from him either. Come on, do it. Drop what I want. We got another chest over here. There's supply crate. Come on. Still nothing. Seriously, is it like one specific chest that we're gonna need to find? Maybe it's inside. We need to go inside anyway. Domesticated pig. Sorry, dude. You were kind of in the way. I'll take your bacon. And a rank up. That's not what we're looking for either, but I'll take it. Seriously? Come on. Start dropping stuff for me. Still nothing. Holy crap. How can we get nothing from this place? territory. Yeah, let's do that first, else it's gonna keep blinking. And storage, always storage. Let's see if he gives it. Yeah. Nothing. Why do I keep hitting the walls? Molly's, oh, there we go. So we got the locket, nice. A supply cache, we still need an item. We basically don't need to kill anymore. That's the supply cache, and now only for the crest of the family. Or the crest of the town. Well, it's his town, right? Olcott's family farm. There we go. Return Felden's items. What's actually on this field here? Potatoes? I'll take a couple potatoes. Can we just use this crate? Yeah, seems like it. More potatoes. Definitely want to pick those up. Always farm, wherever you are. If you see something you can pick up, pick it up. Crap, didn't want to pull him. He's probably gonna chase me. Yep. There we go. Down he goes. Felden.
Oh. Well, now, I was having doubts, but here you are, just as you promised. This means a lot. Covenant Initiate Florina returned to Oxborough discouraged. Perhaps you should speak with her.
Perhaps you should turn around when speaking with somebody. Alright, let's leave him alone. He should be on his way back home now with his belongings. And we need to go back into the city to talk to Florina to see what she has to say and see if we can cheer her up. We do have a note here we haven't read yet. United in spirits. Our sacred cause cannot be beaten. The snakes of the marauders and syndicate stand no chance against us, but at the same time can be, if wielded properly, vital tools in the fight against corruption. The enemy of my enemy is my friend sometimes, and the same applies to all those fighting corruption. Though it is said to lie with dogs, you wake with fleas. Cooperation is at times necessary if the corrupted tide is to be stemmed. This Vitea Aeternum Pact calls us together in the handing off of new denizens to one another to see where they best fit in. And if they are pious enough to join the Covenant after the choice is made, we still must rely upon others if we are to truly end the threat of corruption. Educator Amano of Everfall. And that also means that I now got every note from Everfall. Really nice.
So you made it out of the farm with your soul intact? And I suppose you reclaimed the Olcott's keepsakes as well?
Of course.
Oh, I am ashamed. You kept faith and came through where I failed. Perhaps I am not Covenant material.
What is the Covenant?
The Covenant is an order of Templars sworn to battle on Aeternum to keep the spark of hope alive for all eternity. From what I've witnessed, you belong as one of us.
And from what I witnessed, you really don't belong to any of them. You just ran away from a fight, so yeah, better if you might resign. Complete the quests.
I strongly recommend that you visit the Covenant Enclave yourself. There is something inspiring about the place. Oh, in fact, if you don't mind, it would help me greatly if you could take a message to my brother there, Lithold.
I can do that. What is the message?
Thank you. Lithold undoubtedly worries for my welfare, so please reassure him. I committed to helping the people here in Oxborough for my Covenant initiation, and there's more to be done. Hopefully, I'll see you both at the Enclave soon.
Okay, I'll see you there soon. And we need to go to the Enclave, and that is 465 meters away. Yeah, just look at this place, guys. Looks amazing, right? Like, these new homes, they're really... Well, new homes, the Enclaves. They really look impressive. I really hope that there's gonna be, like, more behind these Enclaves than just the quests. What do we got here?
Welcome to the Covenant Enclave. It's a pleasure, but you haven't arrived at the best time. If you are inclined to join the Covenant, You will need to prove yourself worthy first.
Okay. I'm probably not gonna join though, but Lithold?
Please, good visitor, tell me, have you come from Oxborough?
The
My
Echo.
dear sister Florina embarked on a quest there some time ago, and I am anxious to hear word of her welfare.
This is really good because we are in a church. There's always I think it's a church. There's always like an echo in a church, so putting an echo behind his voice is like really, really good. She's still helping people and will return soon.
That's an immense relief to hear. It is inspiring to watch new initiates face the trials of joining the Covenant. But when it's one's younger sister, it is impossible not to feel some apprehension.
Okay,
If you have come with hopeful dreams of enlisting with the Covenant yourself, it's only fair you know what you're getting into. A wraith stalks the lands, and some initiates gave in to fear and are now in even greater peril.
A wraith? I always thought it was a Roth? No, Roth or something. A wraith. Okay, I didn't know you actually pronounced it that way. So what happened to the initiates?
Their cowardice has very likely led them to a dark fate, though it is neither surprising nor unjust. It appears that in their mad flight, they sought refuge in Clearview Crypt, which has now become disturbingly quiet.
I could go and check it out.
Now there's courage. I should warn you, however, Lumen Morales believes the initiates engaged in heretical behavior. Templar Damiano went after them, but he has not returned. So go then, newcomer. I have a good feeling about you.
Okay. Yeah, this place looks pretty amazing, guys. This place really does look amazing. This should be...
A potential initiate. If you value strength, listen well. Do not strike out at whatever suits you in the moment. True power comes from giving that strength a purpose.
Okay. They need to put in more here that actually lets people like congregate, right? Like making sure that people actually need to come here for certain items they cannot get somewhere else. These places look amazing. Covenant Enclave, they really do. All right, where do we need to go? 509 meters away. It seems we are gonna need to go to, what is it called? Doesn't really have a name. Bearclaw Pass, it says here. All right, what do we need to do here? Investigate and cleanse Clearview Crypts. Purge corrupted presences. 7. Free Templar Damiano. And search for evidence explaining how the initiates became corrupted. Okay. Cultists, and here is the refuge we actually need to free. So let's do that one. Release the prisoner. That's one done. Don't think we actually need to open crates. He's cheering and he's got a really nice blade, like a square one. Lord Tenno. He's got, ooh, Madeline sheets. Got some supply stockpiles, pretty nice. And a note here as well. Corrupted Grimoire, chapter 13. Embrace strength. Strength. The writing becomes increasingly erratic and illegible, smeared with what appears to be blood. This page was rather violently torn from its book. Oh, it's I3. Okay, chapter I3. It's not chapter 13. Okay. So I presume there's gonna be 3 chapters here. Yeah, you see one more over here. Let's kill these guys. Chapter 1. The Covenant would have you believe great strength comes from collective effort. They taught us that a term is to be feared and that only by working together can we survive. This is not true. There is a power all around us. The individual can not only survive, but thrive in this land, should they choose to embrace the call. Okay, we got a provision crate here. Definitely worth picking that up. Some eggs and a string bean. There we go. A little bit of leather. Always nice. And last note, but first let's kill him before he attacks us while reading. And then chapter 7. weird numbering here. Much will be asked of you. The things impossible to take will be taken from you, but great sacrifices reward great power. First, let the whispers into your mind for knowledge unknowable. Soon after, you will be taught what strength is hiding inside your body. Finally, embrace the change. The weak fear transformation. The strong revel in it. Okay, pretty strange. We got an alchemy crate here. There we go. And last skill of the day. Well, maybe last skill of the day. And a grimoire that we need to take for this quest. And that means we can head back to where? 516 meters back to the Covenant Shrine.
The fortitude of Templar Damiano is proven by his safe return, though it is your courage that saved him.
You're welcome.
It sounds like justice was served with the initiates. But I wonder, how did they succumb to become corrupted?
I found this grimoire.
So they embraced the darkness of their own accord. Then I can only hope they suffered at your hand.
Ooh.
I will gather any of the initiates' belongings remaining in the Enclave and see them purged by fire.
Okay. This is where you're gonna say we're gonna need to join?
Lumen would speak with you. She can seem strange, but she is one of the most respected members of the Order. She was my mentor, and I suggest you give great consideration to her words, for she is inspired.
Now we'll listen carefully.
Very well. I must attend to cleansing the foul presence of those initiates from our sacred halls. When Florina returns, I hope all this is far behind us.
Alright, let's accept the quest. And see who or what we're gonna need to talk to. Oh, there's somebody up front of the altar now. Okay. Morellis?
Thank you for giving me this chance to express my gratitude for the rescue of Templar Damiano. I see in your eyes the light of a great potential. You would shine as a member of our order and bring inspiration to many struggling souls.
Okay, let's complete the quest.
Assured, you are under no pressure to join the Covenant.
I am,
But
though.
you have provided us with a strong case concerning your worthiness. I must ask, however, if you can help me with another matter, one requiring some discretion.
I can be trusted in such things.
I expected as much. The problem I need help with is related to Templar Titus Invectus, the one who oversaw the training of our fallen initiates. I'm afraid this has driven Titus quite mad, and he too is now corrupted, but through no fault of his own.
So it's spreading?
No, because we won't allow that. Paranoia and rage make one susceptible to corruption, and that's why we'll keep this between us. The fallen initiates apparently corrupted the relic Titus wore as a necklace, and we must recover it and destroy it, quickly and quietly.
Okay, so how do we do that?
Templar Invectus lurked somewhere in Nettlrest graveyard. There's an old marker there he studied. It should lure him out. Defeat Invectus, bring back the corrupted relic, and then we can destroy it. Lethal is wrathful enough already.
Okay, will do. The only thing I have on my mind is right now is like, what if the quests after the quest we cannot accept anymore actually change as well? And we cannot do those. That's the only thing that's on my mind, guys. So where do we need to go? We actually need to... We'll just go to the Nettle Rest Graveyard, which is right in front of us. Let's crawl over this barrier here, this wall. And end Titus Invective's Legacy of Corruption. Align the first stone. So there's gonna be more than one stone, I presume. And then charge the marking with Lost Spirits. Okay, so that's 1 spirit and 2 spirits. There we go. And then align the first stone. So rotate. Okay, so P. And what do we got here? Something we need to pick up, but can't pick up yet. Think. And we do have a second stone. Are we gonna need to kill again? Yo. Okay, so yeah, you do need to kill again. Then rotate the stone. Okay, and now we need to kill 3 to actually mark it. As I read it correctly. Disturbed Scholar, but he doesn't actually count towards the quest. We do have some supply stockpiles here. Definitely picking those up. And then... Okay, so it is the regular goats that we're gonna need to kill. That's 1. There we go. That is aligned. Well, those are killed, I mean. So we got... HP... What is the last one? HPX. Complete the ritual. Okay, so now we can actually access this. Probably is gonna make him spawn. Presume. Yeah, here he is. It does require 2 hits. Corrupt Relic. Really nice. This is not a chest. I was like, oh yeah, these chests are everywhere in Brimstone Sands. Might actually be a chest that we need to open here as well. But it isn't. Let's talk to Morellis. Yeah, this place looks beautiful. And Morellis, what do you have for me?
You have recovered the relic from Invictus?
Yes.
Go. Now. Don't say a word. Simply cast it into the pyre.
Okay. Is this the pyre? Looks like it. Oh, it's outside. Okay. Burn the artifacts.
Their belief in justice is not misplaced, but we must forge our own justice. Lead, shepherd, step into my embrace. Let us protect Eternum together.
And this is Isabella trying to corrupt me. Not gonna happen.
There. Now we can safely say this whole sordid affair is concluded, with some measure of redemption. Lethold is a champion of righteousness and justice, and a strong leader.
Are you sure you shouldn't know?
Quite. The Covenant is as much about preserving hope as it is about seeing justice done. It is better for all of us that Lethold stays focused on the future. No need to dwell on these dark events.
Okay, let's complete the quest. And we do have one more quest, and that's probably to join, right? Florina?
The whole Enclave is talking about what you've been doing around here. I can't believe we met on the side of a road. I believe it's time you officially became one of us. What do you say?
All right, where do I sign up?
I am thrilled to hear you affirm your interest. The Covenant will shine brighter with you standing in our ranks. Go and speak to Lumen Beza. I have already vouched for your worthiness. And hope be with you. Always.
I kind of have not a good feeling about it. She vouched for me, but she basically ran away from a fight. So why would she hold any power to vouch for me? She's not worthy to actually be in here. And yeah, speak with Representative Beza in the Covenant Enclave, and should you desire, join the Covenant.
Based on what I've heard from Adjudicator Lethold and Lumen Morellis, your courage is incontestable. If you are ready to swear your allegiance to the Covenant, we would welcome you into the Order.
There should be an option here. I'm gonna wait a little while. And clear the quest, come on, don't do this. I decided, and yeah, what do we get? Longsword, strength, queen, refreshing move. Actually a really good sword. Like starting sword, well not starting, like leveling sword. Focus with blessed and refreshing move. Like holy crap, these are good. Strength keen with keen enchanted. Corruption resistant refreshing, and light chestware, refreshing resilient. These are actually really good items. Like holy crap. And yeah, another quest that we will have open, guys, that we cannot complete. But this also means that in the next episode, when we actually go for our faction that we're in, we can actually see what happens and if we are getting additional quests or not. But for now, I'm gonna sit my ass down here and end this episode here. If you want to see more of my Let's Play or my quest progression here in New World or any other game I might play on my channel, just hit that subscribe button, guys. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. If you do, just give the video a thumbs up. Of course, it would help out. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.